All right, so this video, hold on, y'all. I gotta get the air back up. It's hot. I'm sorry. Hopefully, hopefully this audio sounds all right. I don't have a microphone connected. This is the DJI Osmo 4 Action 4. I don't have a microphone connected, so hope this audio is okay. Hopefully the air conditioner won't drown me out. But I wanted to make this video and talk to two groups of people, and that is my YouTubers, my content creators, experienced ones, those of you guys who are, successful with what you do. You're monetized on YouTube. You got a big following. And I also want to talk to the beginners. So first, let me deal with the seasoned, experienced YouTubers. Hey man, y'all got to stop the cap. Y'all got to cut the BS out. Seriously. I have seen here lately a flood of videos from creators. And this isn't generalized at one particular creator. This is just across the board. I'm seeing a lot of videos of people giving so-called advice to beginners. And the advice is absolutely garbage, just to be real, just to be honest. Okay? So, I'm watching videos of YouTubers telling somebody who's just starting out, hey, listen, you gotta, here's a $2,000 camera that you really need to create content with because it shoots in open gate. And if you want to reframe from 16:9 to 9:16, you can do that and maintain your resolution. And it shoots in 6K ProRes internally and up. And I'm listening to this garbage. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So you're gonna tell a beginner that they need to go and buy a $2,000 camera to start creating content. Are you serious? That is the most asinine thing I could have ever heard. First of all, most people beginning content creation are under the age of 21, right? My guess is, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say this, they probably don't have $2,000 to start creating flipping content with. Second of all, the fact that you're telling them that they need that to start creating content is just BS. Let's just keep it real. We gotta stop doing this kind of crazy stuff, man. You're giving people bad advice. You're giving them all the specs of these cameras and all this stuff, and it doesn't mean anything. Not yet. Not to a beginner. That stuff doesn't mean nothing. All these different resolutions and codecs that these cameras have nowadays, it doesn't mean anything. And it's just bad advice. And telling people, oh, well, you really need to shoot in all manual and make sure you're shooting in log so you can have most control over the dynamic range and all that. Like, are you serious? This person is just starting. 95% sure they don't know how to color grade, and you're gonna tell them to shoot in log. Oh, but you have the answer to it. Just shoot in log and then go pay me a bunch of money for my LUT. And that's all you gotta do. Just go pay me some money for my LUT. That's all. And it's gonna give you the best image possible. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. And I am not telling people, man, to don't make your money, to don't sell your LUTs and your digital products. That's what we're supposed to do. But don't tell a beginner to shoot all their footage in log and then just go buy your LUT. And that's ridiculous advice. Absolutely ridiculous advice. All right, we got to stop that. Now I'm done dealing with y'all. Now let me talk to the beginners. Let me talk to y'all just starting out with this. This is what I want you to do. First of all, figure out what it is, what type of content you want to create. If you're going to be doing mostly reels and vertical type content for TikTok and Instagram reels and YouTube shorts, or you're going to start a YouTube channel and make straight YouTube videos. Figure that out. If you're going to do both, that's fine. But kind of get a clear-cut idea and plan of the type of content you want to create. Now, I suggest niching down what you create. In other words, if you're going to make camera gear type content, if you're going to do lifestyle type stuff, if you're going to do fashion, I would suggest that, but it's not necessary. So figure that out, get a game plan together, pull out your cell phone, set it up somewhere, and hit the record button. And start to create your content. And I literally mean that. Don't worry about nothing else right now. Pull out your phone, set it down somewhere, and just hit record and get used to talking to the camera. Get familiar with talking on the camera. Go back, watch it. See how your mannerisms were. See how you look on camera. Make sure that you're okay with it. Try to kill the nervousness as much as possible. Once you do that, there are a couple things that you may want to buy. A tripod for your phone. Something that you can set up. Maybe even one of those ones that come with a little ring light to make sure that people can see you and that you're lit pretty decently. You can go and get those whole little setups for $15, $20. And set your phone up and start making your content. Just get used to doing it. Get used to making content and posting it. Now, depending on how you do it, you're gonna have to learn to do a little editing. You're gonna have to maybe even come up with an intro for your channel. But these are the things you need to be concerned with as a beginner, and not trying to get a $2,000 flipping camera or a $1,000 flipping camera. More than likely, the camera that is on your phone is way more than what's needed just to create some content for yourself. So just start with it. At some point, if you decide you want to upgrade, cool, do that. But there are creators out there right now that have very successful channels, very large followings, and they are still only using their phones. We are allowing YouTubers to dissuade people, and is that a word, y'all? Dissuade? I don't know, but I'm gonna say it anyway. We are allowing YouTubers to dissuade people from creating content because they're telling them they need all of this stuff. Go get a camera, go get a microphone, go get a big light, get a softbox, get all this stuff to set up to shoot some content. Man, please. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop it. If you're just starting out, you need to be learning the basics before you start to upgrade any gear. You wanna step your game up? Get your phone, download the Blackmagic camera app. It gives you a little more manual controls over your camera. Learn how to use it. Watch some YouTube videos of people showing you how to use it. And do that. Learn to do that before you start trying to worry about gear. You'll learn how to set up your camera and set up your lights and all that kind of stuff, just to make yourself look good. We ain't worried about lighting the backgrounds and trying to get blurry backgrounds. We ain't worried about none of that right now. Right now, Just concentrate on making yourself look as good as you possibly can with what you have on camera. That's it. And learn the basics. That's all. Start learning editing. I know a lot of people use CapCut. Start using it. Start learning. Watch videos and do it. That's it, man. To my YouTubers out there, man, y'all gotta stop. Y'all just gotta stop, man. All these cameras that are coming out now, and I'm watching cameras that are $2,000, $3,000, and this camera is great for beginners because it's. Are you serious? Man, when I started doing this professionally, as a photographer and as a videographer, I had a $200 Nikon D5200. It was red. I nicknamed it Dee Dee. And me and Dee Dee shot everything. And I learned. I learned from making mistakes. I learned from shooting things that looked like absolute crap. And then there were some things that I shot and I looked at like, oh man, this actually looks kind of good. All right, what did I do to achieve this? Stop doing that. Just stop. We can give people our advice about cameras that we review and cameras that we like. I shoot with a Canon R5C. I think it's a great camera. There's no way on this earth that I would suggest that camera for a beginner. It has great image quality. It does everything I need it to do for pictures and video. There's absolutely no way I'm going to tell a beginner, listen, go pick up this camera and start shooting with it. Just because I like it. Just because it has all the features that I want it to have. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I also shoot with an R8. Would I suggest that camera for a beginner? Possibly. But even with that, start with your phone first. I think the R8 would be a great upgrade if somebody wanted to upgrade from their phone. But I still would suggest starting with your phone. Start with your phone, man. Matter of fact, start with your phone or get one of these action cameras. I also have the Action 5 Pro. Great. I use it for streaming. I use it for content. It's great. Absolutely wonderful. Why are we telling people to go get $2,000 pieces of equipment to start off with? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. To my beginners, as you begin to grow and as you begin to learn, you can start to then expand what you do and go places and get different lighting setups and figure out how you can make things look like something you've seen. Watch videos on people who will show you how to do this stuff. Now, I'm not great at behind the scenes because I don't do a whole lot of behind the scenes and stuff like that, but I do have editing tutorials. Watch this stuff, man. And I'm not, this is not a plug for me. I'm not telling you go watch my videos. I'm saying go watch videos from people who will teach you how to do this stuff and not just tell you to go buy gear. I don't care what kind of gear. My R5C is a great camera, but if I don't know how to use it, if I don't know the basics, it's not going to do me any good. If I don't know how to set up my lights, if I don't know how to get good composition and how to frame, it's not going to do me any good. So learn the basics, man. Don't let these people gaslight you and try to get you products that some of them, and listen to me, I said some of them, are being paid to tell you that. Don't do it. And if you're a YouTuber and that's what you doing, I gotta be honest with you, bro, you the scum of the earth. Because you're killing people's creativity. And you're stopping people from getting out here and starting. And you're killing their ambitions because they feel like they don't have this piece of equipment, so they're never gonna be good, which is why you've got over 50 million YouTube channels that's really not doing a whole lot. It's not just because people don't have the ability to do it. It's because they're listening to people tell them, hey, you gotta have this in order to do it. Dude, you've been on YouTube 10 years. Been monetized for 8 of those years. Getting very nice checks. You can afford this stuff. And you have the know-how to know how to use this stuff. Most people begin and don't. I don't make money from creating content. I don't make money from YouTube. I have a production company that I make money with. But my YouTube channel and my social media accounts don't make me any money. I like creating the content. Now, hopefully one day it will pay me, but right now it's not. And that's not my push. That's not where my mind is at. My mind is on my business and making sure I provide quality services for my clients. And then using YouTube and my social media as an avenue to help teach other creators the things that I've learned and the things that I'm learning. So if you just jump into this for the pure aspirations of making money, you might find yourself upset. But anyway, man, I hope this video didn't step on anybody's toes, and if it did, you'll get over it. I just felt like I needed to say that. Let's do better, y'all. Let's just do better, all right? So look, man, y'all be easy, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, all right? Peace out.